Moving on, we have the blur tool. You can change the size of the blur tool brush as well, like that. The same as for a normal brush. Let's go to the photo, and by clicking and dragging, you're applying a blur effect. The more you click and drag over the same spot, the more it will become blurry, like that. Under the blur tool, we have the sharpen and smudge tool. The sharpen tool sharpens that which you have just blurred and make it more clear. If we click there, and the smudge tool smudges the object, like that. You can either click and drag once, like this, or you can click and drag for a better control. Now we have the dodge tool. This tool we will be using in lesson 4 for photo manipulation. It highlights the area that you choose and make it a bit lighter, like this. Or this. Under the dodge tool, we have the burn tool, which does the exact opposite of the dodge tool. It makes it darker. Next, we have the pen tool. This tool can be used to outline or to cut out, and so on. We will be using the pen tool also in lesson 4. Using the pen tool, we are going to select and cut out a section of the photo. Let's work from the original one, duplicate, and hide the background. Let's zoom in. Start anywhere by clicking once. It made a pointer dot. Now, when clicking on your next spot, like this, you want to do the following. Get the right curve you want, like that, and before releasing your click, hold in the Alt key on your keyboard, like this, and bring in the last point to your current one, like that. The reason for this is when you just leave the last point where it is, your next curve will want to follow the path through that point. Just for an example, if we click here, make our curve and just leave that pointer there, the next one will want to follow that line. Okay, so that's why we hold in the Alt and bringing our pointer to the current one. Okay, let's undo. So how we do this is click, curve, Alt, and bring in, and release. Click, curve, Alt, bring in, and release. Click, curve, Alt, bring in, and release. Do this until you get to the point you want to stop. So let's quickly do this. like this. Then go to your Path tab here at the right. This is where you will see your pen tools layers or paths. We will go more into detail in lesson 4. Okay. Let's zoom out, and the next tool we have is the text tool. The text tool types text on a new layer. Instead of just clicking and start typing, you will not have control of your text box or see that you can resize or rotate it like this. So if you just click and start typing, you won't have control to resize or rotate this. Okay, let's undo. So whenever you decide to add text, click and drag your box where you want to type. Let's type in here, created by CVlounge. From here you can select all your text by either dragging your cursor over all or by pressing Ctrl and A on your keyboard. And now you can change the font at the top here, like this, and its color here, like that. Let's make this a bit bigger, like that. You can make the box smaller or rotate your text, like that. Okay. A little more to the right here, you will see a letter T with an arc. Bend your text like this. So you choose your arc, and now you can bend it like that and press OK. And there's your text. Use your selection tool to move it around if you want.